My mama isn't letting me rest, y'all. I'll say it again. My mama isn't letting me rest, y'all. There are things that she needs me to say, and she is not going to let up. I couldn't even get out of bed this morning. I'm still wearing the shirt I was wearing yesterday because I wore it as a nightshirt. So if you saw yesterday's live and you're wondering, is this the same shirt she wore yesterday? The answer is yes. I am going to change clothes eventually. I barely brushed my teeth. But I have been sitting here on the coronavirus couch for the last 2 hours, embroiled in three different but very connected things. And I kept getting poked by Bobby. You better talk about this. You better talk about that too. Hey, you gotta talk about that. So there's gonna be three hot takes so I can get Bobby Watkins off my back. Apparently, she hopefully is metaphorically resting in peace, but that girl is awake. She has had her coffee. She's in the recliner in the metaphorical family room, and she's telling me what to do. The first thing she did was she told me what to do last night. Last night was the day after I buried Mom. It was also Good Friday, and I was feeling the weight of it. And for whatever reason, I have been conflating Holy Week, Good Friday with burying her, and it was weighing me down. And I got to tell you, I was low. Yesterday was a very low day. I had the most amazing breakfast with Delina where we talked about all these things. Oh, and now there's four. Delina just reminded me that I talked with her about a book that we're also going to talk about, but we're going to only talk about one today. Maybe I'll get to it. But after I left that amazing breakfast, feeling loved and held and supported, and also while eating really good pancakes and bacon at DZ Aiken's, I got home and a gloom descended. My mentor Peter calls it when I'm glum. I was glum. For good reason. My mom died. And I was trying to figure out what to do. So I wrote a quick message to my leadership team and said, I'm going to be a little bit out of pocket till at least Easter. I am having a hard time being motivated. I'm having a hard time writing stuff that I want to put out. I'll write and it's like, oh, that's no good. Can't do that. And everybody was so supportive and so kind. You take as long as it takes, Lace. My leadership team also serves as my accountability team. And I'm always wondering if they're thinking, is she doing enough? Is she doing enough? Is she doing enough? And they let me know in chat that I didn't have to worry about a thing. Bob was not in that chat. So she still had some stuff she wants me to do. It's kind of like when I used to go over to her house and I would say, do you want me to do anything? No, I don't need you to do nothing, baby. But since you're here, I could use a burrito. And can you get this out of the bathroom for me? And I need a Pepsi. I am happy to metaphorically get Bob's Pepsi for her. The first thing she did to make her presence felt last night is that there was an amazing meme that came up that is shared on both my personal Facebook page and also on at the takeout window at Lace on Race, what we call the Facebook page. And wow, I was gobsmacked. There was a saying, an encouragement, a meme that came through via the Humbled Homemaker. And it just popped up in my feed as feeds do. They just give you stuff you didn't know you wanted and you didn't know you needed. I'm going to share that with you when I talk specifically about charge and anointing when you didn't even know it was happening, when you didn't even know that the person who was doing the influencing was planting seeds deeply into your psyche and your soul. We're going to talk about that. The second thing we're going to talk about is the idea of free will. Do we have it? There is a group that I am in of intellectual black women. Can't believe they let me in there, but I am in there. And so the topic for today was free will. How much free will do we have? And I pondered it, and I wrote a little bit of something, and I want to expand upon the idea of just how much free will we actually have, and how both the responsibilities that come with free will and the constraints placed upon free will can inform, does inform, our racial justice practices and our relational ethics practice. We have both more and less choice than we think. And that's important. And I want you to put that bug in your ear so when you're ready for the hot take and the essay, you're going to see what I'm talking about. And the last thing that I'm going to be talking about today is about this very funky book that came out that has been getting some very negative attention on Black Twitter, and rightfully so. It is a white woman talking about black. I can't wait. Hold on. About a white woman who is fashioning herself to be the Robin DiAngelo of black theology. And she came out with a book that I am going to, well, I already purchased it. It's going to come, hopefully, before the publisher pulls it. Because the publisher did pull it because of the outcry. I've read 2 paragraphs, and arguably 2 paragraphs is enough. It's pretty bad. But I can't comment on anything. I can't critique something until I actually experience it. That said, I do trust what I've been hearing, and it is quite cringeworthy. So I am purchasing the book, probably also taking it back because Amazon has a 30-day return policy, so that I can see what the hype is about. I want to see her theology. I want to see her heart. But right now, I can tell you that this woman's attempt to be the evangelical Christian world's Robin DiAngelo is already chapping my hide a little bit. You know, I wonder why it is that people like Daniel Werner don't lock and load on that. This idea of this woman who teaches multicultural theology at Azusa Pacific has to say about a trap theology, because that's what it is. It's pretty darn bad. I'll tell you the title during the hot take. I'm not going to try to scroll and roll and find it on my phone. But I want to give you an update on what's going on today, and I want you here for all of it. I want you here when we talk about the legacy of S.M. Lockridge, who I didn't even know was as important as he was. But now that I think of it, oh my gosh, he informed me up and down. He was my mother's pastor and, by extension, my own. He baptized me when I was 7 years old. And missionary Baptists are dunkers. So he dunked me. I had to trust him that he was going to bring me back up. I'm going to tell you about the most important part of that baptism when I was 7. And by the way, I did that baptism for all the wrong reasons. But it had great outcome. Great outcome. And I want to talk to you about that. And all of these things tie together. Who we're going to be, how we're going to represent, the opportunities and the pitfalls of free will. The opportunities and pitfalls of the constraints that our environments and that the people around us give to us. And I want to talk about appropriation and outright theft. Azusa Pacific professor. Again, haven't read it yet. I'm going to look at it with an open mind. But I do have some things to say just based on what I heard today, and it has so much to do with people talking about us, but not standing with us. People who declare themselves self-appointed allies and even self-appointed saviors. I hope that you show up for all three. If you can't catch them live, you'll see them on the Takeout Window website. You'll also see them at the bistro. And again, as always, if you like what you see and you want to see more, support the work, we'll make sure you have the link to do so down below. You can support it by liking, by hearting, by following on whatever platform you find me on, and also through your tangible financial support. One of the things that I promised Bobby Watkins, in addition to Pepsi, which is going, as of today, from full sugar Pepsi to Diet Pepsi, if I can, Diet Cherry Pepsi, in honor of Bobby. But Bobby said, you got to keep asking. They're not going to be around if you don't ask. So I'm going to ask every time. I'm going to ask every time. Every day is an ask. Every day you have a choice to live out your values. So in this preview to the hot take, again, make sure that you stick around for it all. Support the work of the Lace on Race Center for Racial Equity so that we can provide mental and emotional support, so that we can continue to provide community partnerships, so that we can live out our vision and our dreams of fellowships and scholarships and sabbaticals for Black thinkers and artists and creatives who are already doing good work or who have the potential to do good work. You want to partner with me on that? Check out the link below. Can't wait to talk to you more today. I keep on saying I'm taking bereavement leave, but apparently Mama says no. And the best way that I can honor Bobby Watkins is to keep walking, and entreat and exhort and encourage you all to keep on walking with me and her. I love you. Can't wait to talk to you later. But right now I'm going to find a cup of coffee and some brunch and abide with my mama. Everyone asks if I'm sad. I am. There's a part of me that's very sad. But also a part of me where an angel with an auburn halo anointed me on this holy weekend. We have been through such a crucible, y'all. An extended Lenten season, an extended Holy Week, an extended crucifixion. Y'all. But resurrection is not only coming, resurrection is here. Reset button. Get to it. Lace up. See what I did there? Lace, get it? Lace up. And follow. Live the life you were called to live. See you later. No, I'm not stopping this stuff. I'm going to keep going. It's going to get deeper and harder. I have a charge. I have a choice of who to listen to. And I choose to listen to Bobby. I love you.